With the kind permission of our Director General, Dr. Deng Nguyen, may I announce the ceremony of the kick-off meeting for Erasmus Plus K2 CBHE ILFM International Law and Forced Migration is now getting started.
Good afternoon, His Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure and privilege to be here with you all in this virtual meeting. First and foremost, I would like to mention my sincere gratitude to have this Erasmus Plus KA2 CBHE IFM project as the leader position. Honestly speaking, even though we are now working on a lot of education projects with foreign universities as well as European Union, the IFM project is the very first project in taking the coordinator role. In taking this opportunity, I have met with the project team from the University of Mandalay for several times, and we did discuss the potential challenges, risk assessment, project goal, and implementation methodology. As the project is paid, we take very special care how to handle the proper issue if there is.
Good morning, welcome to everybody. I'm very happy to see you join today to
Dr. Newton G, Director General of Ministry of Education, Dr. Deng Nguyen, distinguished professors, lecturers, and researchers.
Afternoon, everyone. My name is Nguyen Yi, coordinator from Taoyuan University.
Morning, respected dignitaries from across Asia as well as Europe. It's my proud privilege to introduce my university as a legal representative.
My name is Asma Binti Abdul Rahim. I'm the representative of the coordinator of this.
Okay, I would like to share my screen if I may.
I'm Clelia Bartoli, the scientific responsible for this project for the University of Palermo.
Very good afternoon to you all. And I'm Aparajita Mohanty.
This is Dr. Bindu Ronald, and I'm part of this project from Symbiosis. Here through the virtual mode and looking forward to working with all of you.
Thank you. Sujata Arya, and I teach law of torts, environmental law, humanities of
Malaya. I specialize in international law.
Project manager for this project.
The project, and because of our specific
collaboration. Nice to meet all of you.
Today is a great day for all of us, especially for the University of Mandalay and University of Taungji, Myanmar. And I would like to congratulate all of you for your successful cooperation and collaboration and launching on Erasmus Plus International Law Post-Migration Program. I would like to express my sincere thanks to Project Director Professor Wolf Dieter for his efforts and supports to do the best for the project becoming reality. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to all of the partners' contribution into the University of Mandalay and University of Taungji with a very friendship collaboration during the COVID-19 pandemic. I would like to encourage Myanmar universities to enhance international cooperation and to learn international know-how, experiences, best practices to do the best for the world. I would like to encourage all Myanmar universities and workforce, not only teaching staff but also non-teaching staff also, to show that what are your abilities such as good citizens, openness, teamwork, accountability and responsibility to be dutiful, whatever you do, innovation to do the best for your institution and for your nation and for your region, for the world. Learning to work and we need to encourage learning to work. We should never stop the learning. That's why we need to working to learn, for the continuous professional development.
According to the agenda, we are going to start part 2 roundtable discussion. Before the roundtable discussion, may I kindly inform you all that every time of the presentation, we will have the question and answer session.
We will improve his legal practitioner's knowledge on international law and forced migration, delivery of
international legal provision, and then
we are advocating this kind of a work package engagement. So our LLM program started.
Once a blueprint is there, then this actual dissemination plan.
University of Malaya, a checklist of the process or documents, providing information, steps taken for accreditation.
Should commence in the final year or in the final phase of the project. So we expect the earlier.
Who should be capable to find a way through the accreditation procedure?
Well, we need the definition of the target group of the potential students.
High quality results in terms of satisfaction of the participants.
And we are going to support them as well. And task 3.3, which is
University, so other tasks are also encouraged for coordination university to go through the quality-based certification with languages.
Moreover, it is not a face-to-face workshop. I want to
a series of workshops, on how to deliver this LLM program.
Collaboration with European and Asian partners. We are okay with everything.
We are looking forward to work together, but we have to do what we call structure.
The knowledge of the research. And I think that we have to consider us as a community.
So they can be a little bit interesting in the scientific area. And apart from
this could be having at least 30 to 40% focus on the basics of international law.
The outcomes of this, and at the same time use this as a means of promoting their history.
Presidents Dr. Yin Wei, Dr. Shashikala Gurpa, Dr. Asma, Dr.
Permission from Ministry of Education to open a foreign currency account in Myanmar.
That's in local language because in my country, Burmese language is official language and many shops use that.
So from my observation, from this
in terms of equipment, for example, and make it clearly identifiable.
Amount would be after financial auditing. So it is.
Together from the proportion I was seeing in the funding, it cannot be more than 30%.
Migration has successfully come to an end.